Hey everybody, pretty excited today. Let me tell you why. I ended up getting some vape mail. All this fit in this pouch. And where'd it come from? It came from these guys, the Vapeshack808. They're in Hawaii. I won this actually on a contest, which I'm pretty stoked about because I've never really won a full mod and a full kit before. So I'm pretty excited to go ahead and try it out. It finally got here the other day. Really fast shipping as far as coming from Hawaii. Thought it would be in priority mailbox, but it came in a pouch. So I was expecting a box, but a pouch just as well. What did I win? Check this out. Vapeshack808 and the kind friends over at Vapor TV. I was able to win it on the Dumb Show. This is the name of the show. Basically, Vapors TV, you hop in, you logo up. If you're in the room, a lot of these vendors and sponsor these Vape TV shows. So if you're getting low in gear or want a chance to win some stuff, win some juice, try out different juices from different makers, that's the best way I can tell you. That's what worked for me. And sometimes getting juice for free really makes a difference if you're low on a budget. What did I win today? Well, I won a turbo mod. It's an 18350. And it came in a nice little box. I got a charger, a battery, a nice little cardo tank. It's a SMOK. It's a GBC cardo tank. And 2 fatty bottles of vanilla custard. I'm really excited to talk to you guys about this because I'm ready to go. I've charged the battery in the charger it came with. It's just a wall charger. Light turns different color when it's ready. It's a smaller battery than I'm used to. Here's my 18490s, and I got some duct tape on that one because, you know, trying to make it last. Got duct tape on this one too, but everybody does different things to make sure your vape's safe. The K100s end up putting a dent in a lot of batteries, and by twisting it, it wore off some of the plastic. I wouldn't advise to do this. This is just because I'm a vapor on a budget. I gotta make things last, so a little electrical tape goes a long way for me. But yeah, look at the size difference. I mean, you're really looking at a smaller type of battery. So I'm a little hesitant because I'm used to a little bit more power. But we'll see how this goes. I mean, I definitely want to show you what I got and how I experienced this. So turbo box, turbo mod, 18350. I've already taken off all the plastic and all the crinkle sounds to it and whatnot. But it's a pretty sleek looking small little turbo mod. I thought a bigger battery would fit in here. Tried to put the 18490s in here and just wouldn't fit. So a lot of this is actually mechanical magnet button. It's real smooth, real different than the K100 buttons, which is spring and you can feel the springiness. This is just it's nice, really. If you're going from an ego to like a mechanical style, or somebody with smaller hands like a woman or a dainty man, if you don't need that much power, this is kind of the way to go. I've seen these batteries in pipe type mods. I've never really experienced these small batteries, so I'm looking forward to checking out, and who doesn't like free, right? So thanks so much for Vapeshack808 sponsoring those shows and just getting out your gear and your name and your juice, the custard. I can't wait to go ahead and talk to you about this. This is vanilla custard. I got 3 milligram Nick. The bottles and labels, pretty simple, but they're not leaking. You know, it's a fatty type of bottle and they're not leaking much. So good stuff. Having a lot of juice, having a new mod, an extra charger, a battery, and I don't usually do cardo tanks, so pretty excited to try this out. I'm going to actually do the juice test in both the cardo tank it came with and just my dripper. I got it on the charger as well. It's just an MVP. That's how that's going down. So give me a minute. I'm going to go talk about this some more. But I like to get a vape every now and then, you know? What's a vape review without vaping? Alright, so charger, you pull it down, positive goes to the front. These batteries don't really have much labels. The plus and minus are really small. So just be mindful that you put the plus to the plus and the minus to the minus. Goes in like that. You can probably charge another battery too if you get one. This only came with one. Light turned green when it was charged. I think it came pretty much already charged, to be honest with you. So I just gave it a trickle charge last hour or so. Make sure it's good and charged for the vid. Never opened one of these, so I'm going to do it live for you. This thing unscrews here. It's a top loader, okay? So when you take off the bottom, it just reveals the magnet switch. It's pretty cool. My first magnet switch. It's real sleek, real small. If you keep turning it, it'll lock the button. So it's one of those reverse threads. Lock it, but don't twist it too much to unlock it, that kind of thing. Really well crafted as far as it goes. It's the SMOK Turbo. Smoke Tech, Smoke. It's got your standard connection. And that's pretty much it. It's just a mechanical. It's a top feeder battery, so it unscrews on the top. Most of them I've tried are bottom feeders. I always go plus up. And it fits real snug in there. I mean, it's not loose. This is good for like a purse or a back pocket. This kind of mod is, it's kind of heavier than you'd expect for something this small. But if you're going from Ego style batteries and you're tired of them breaking in half, this would be a nice upgrade or a nice starter kit for somebody just getting out of cigarettes. Which for me, I'm already dripping and I've been through the Cardo phase. And every so often I go back to Cardos. I used to scream, if you watch my other videos, I used to scream about how good Cardos were and whatnot. So I'm excited to try this out here. So this is all ready to go. Safety's off. Haven't really filled these before. This is the SMOK GBC. It came in green. And I'm going to fill it up with some of this custard that I got. So thanks so much for sponsoring the show. I know I keep saying it, but pretty cool to get stuff for free, and I'm glad to go ahead and do a review for you and tell you a little bit about it. Uses these what are they? The Pro Tank type of coils. I don't know what you call them. I'm no expert, you guys. This is just my experience. This vanilla custard smells really good, just like a vanilla custard should. It's got that thick, creamy, vanilla custardy taste. It's really done well so far with my experience. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill this bad boy up. Tilt it to the side. I'm going to fill up the whole tank. Okay. You don't want to get it in the middle because then it'll get in your mouth. So you fill it up through the sides. It looks like it's holding quite a bit, like 5 mils or so. 3 to 5 mils. I'm just going to fill it up to the line. And I'll put a little drop or two, 1, 2 in the cap, just to soak those coils a little bit, and the wick down there in this part. So turn it over, screw it back on. So I'm going to let that sit there for a second. If you're in a Hawaii area or even across the United States, they do ship, usually priority. If you're in Hawaii, check them out. This kit was listed at like $199, and from my perspective, it's a little too pricey for my blood. So getting something like this, I'm really humbled that I was able to pick it up on a whim. 3 milligram Nick is where I'm going at. It has the mix date and expiration date a year from now, which is pretty standard for juice, about a year from now, a year or two. I'm liking this setup so far. Real slick. I'm just drying it off. Real slick as far as it goes. And SMOK has really been in the industry for a while. They make some good products. The screw and threads are real tight. It's not wiggling or wobbling at all. And it looks pretty cool. These plastic durable tanks may crack with any kind of cinnamon or something. But that's how it looks. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. I would consider this one step up from an ego, or like an ego twist, and you're getting into mechanicals. It's got a nice weight to it. It's really balanced. Having something like this, where a tank, where it's not going to leak. It's very durable, as far as a lot of times you need a beauty ring to hold the tank on, and tanks are sliding. This GBC is well made. It's definitely got that see-through plastic. The dripper tip is connected to the tank, so you're not going to worry about parts falling out or it leaking. So this is a pretty good pocket mod, as far as I'd say, or a purse mod. It does have some weight to it, but pretty excited. Now, I have it listed in this, okay? This is a dripper style. I mean, the vanilla custard smell out of this is spectacular. It really is. I'm really impressed, actually, with this juice. I had my doubts, because you never know from one company or another. First time I'm checking this company out, their juice actually, well, the custard, the vanilla custard, it's actually done really, really well. I'm getting quite a bit of smell to it. It's got that thick custard taste. Vanilla always enhances the smell for me, and I love vanilla type of vapes. So how does this vape, you ask? Well, I don't know. I haven't tried it. I'm assuming I've soaked this enough and let it sit. I'm going to give it a vape. Wow. I'm really impressed. It's kicking out a lot more power than I thought it would, to be honest with you. I didn't know if I was going to get quite enough vape out of here, but fits nice in the hand like the K100 does. It's not slipping out of my hand like a lot of these sleek type of mods do. Yeah, this button magnet fire, it's really easy to push. I'm surprised at the vapor production I'm getting out of this, actually. I'm not getting a burnt taste at all. I'm not getting a burnt flavor. I'm not tasting an actual cardo. A lot of times when you do cardos, you're tasting that wick that's in there, and it tastes a little processed, and it affects the juice. I'm not getting that in this at all. Now, it's not going to last as long hourly as a bigger battery. That's considered normal with a smaller battery. It should give you a couple hours going on with this. I haven't really tested it out, the durability. I mean, I do taste the plastic a little bit, but not as much. I know that'll fade out over time the more and more juice I use in here. But just taking a decent type of vape here, watch. That's not bad for a cardo delivery system. I think you did well with this SMOK and your GBC tank. I'm liking this, actually. This is a pretty cool. I may work this into my rotation, or it's good to have a backup like this. Now, I'm not getting as much flavor I would out of it through this thing. This thing is awesome, having a dripper. So, for me, I'm getting more taste out of the dripper than... So, you can see I've already cracked open the bottle. I've been through it, because I just love the custards. You know, the taste is real similar, but I'm getting a better taste out of here. A real wholesome type of vape. The custard is real thick. The vanilla's coming through strong. You know, the vape is real comparable. It really is. Now with something like this, you're getting a slower draw, but the draw is giving you more vapor than, say, a dripper style. The creaminess of the custard is really coming out, you guys. Both in the tank and on a dripper, this juice is really working out well. I'm really glad I got 2 big fatty bottles from them because I love the custard. And I'm real impressed by this. I was a little skittish at first, thinking this wasn't going to be too good. But I'm pretty impressed by this unit here. You might want to check these out if you're new to vaping or switching over from an Ego to a mech. This still gives it that look, or mon, mech, whatever you want to call it. The button's a lot easier than, say, a K100, which is what I'm used to. It's just smooth button pushing. There's no skipping around. Everything's real taut. There's no looseness to it at all. It's very sturdy, and I'm impressed. I'm real impressed by the vapor production. I didn't think I would really get that much out of it. For a charger, the unit, the tank, the juice, excellent work, excellent work. Vapeshack808, they're located in Hawaii. Check out their website. I'll put their link and information below. Real good juice as far as the vanilla custard goes. I may try some of your other juice too, actually. Yeah, that smooth creaminess to it. Everything's coming across well. This is a well-made custard. Vanilla custard, A+. The SMOK, A+. I have no disappointments whatsoever, you guys. This is Kriswixx. Keep vaping on. If you have to steep your juice, go ahead and steep it. But this, right out of the bottle, not steeping. No need. Man, I love me some custard, but so far, like I said, impressed. 20-minute video, guys. Sorry for talking so long. Just excited and real humbled to get this gear, and we'll see how it goes. I think I'm going to be using this today. We'll see how long the battery lasts. I might do an update video. Thanks so much. This is Kriswixx. You guys be safe. This is the SMOK Turbo with the GBC tank. Can't go wrong.